Hello, this is World University and Schools news and question and answer at Bakery Square in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, which I think you can see behind me, near the Google headquarters, which I think is up there too, on the tower to the side of the Bakery Square sign above. And I'm Scott McLeod, and as we wait to see if people will join this WUAS, World University and School, MIT OpenCourseware centric news and question and answer on Monday, October 24, 2022 at 10 a.m. Pacific time, Eastern time, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Bakery Square. I'd like to share a little news with you about recent developments for World University and School. The first item I'd like to share has to do with Yemen World University and School, a country in the Middle East, and in relationship to developing Arabic language World University and Schools in all 25 countries that have Arabic as an official language, and also all 200 countries as major online universities that offer free ocw.mit.edu centric degrees from World University and School accrediting in their main languages. So have recently come in communication further with my friend Tim in the US State Department, special envoy to Yemen, and regarding his interest in the State Department in developing a Yemen World University and School in Arabic and in English. And as this develops further, the key aspects would be to write a proposal, 2 or 3 paragraphs long, for Yemen CC4 OCW.edu centric wiki. So all the languages in those 25 countries in the Arabic language world, besides Arabic, at World University School, for these developing major online universities. So you would be able to go to the Yemen World University and School page and in English or Arabic, begin to choose courses you might like to take, say for a free bachelor's degree. And also from the Yemen World University and School page, you would be able to go to wiki schools around Yemen subjects that are free and open and planned in Arabic as well as in English. So teach, if you're a Yemeni, you could teach about literature or agriculture, or share ethnographic insights into Yemeni peoples, say to YouTube or Vimeo video, and also begin to possibly add and create wiki subject pages for Yemen World University and School in the Arabic language that would be creative and helpful for Yemenis, or for developing possible new wiki subject pages beyond those that are in English, for example. So one key aspect in working with the State Department would be potentially to facilitate these free degrees in Arabic in particular. So building on CC4 OCW.mit.edu courses, the 2,600 courses in English, both undergraduate and graduate, how to add these to Google platform, a Google education platform, to offer free to Yemenis bachelor, PhD, law, MD, and IB high school degrees for Yemenis from home. This might involve further building out of the IT infrastructure in Yemen as well for laptops and smartphones, and how to make these courses rock and roll in some ways. So beyond the free, amazingly free ocw.mit.edu, and beyond the great developing Google education platforms, such as the course CC4 licensed CS First with Google at World University and School, teaching and learning the Scratch programming language, a drag and drop programming language that also works with Lego robotics, how to create even more interesting courses toward free degrees beyond cc4ocw.mit.edu. So this further would apply to developing Saudi Arabia World University and School in Arabic. And for the following countries: Chad, Algeria, Comoros, Eritrea, to Djibouti, Egypt, Palestine, Lebanon, Iraq, Jordan, Lebanon, Kuwait, Mauritania, Morocco, Oman, Qatar, Somalia, Sudan, Syria, Tanzania, Bahrain, Tunisia, United Arab Emirates, of course, Yemen. So in addition, this would include potentially creating physical and digital WUAS educational services stores, bookstores, robotics stores, and World University and Schools an authorized carrier of 3 Lego robotics kits already in the US. So these physical digital bookstores would emerge in these 25 Arabic language countries at World University and School, potentially for WUAS home robotics with Lego robotics as well. And one further question in writing this 2 to 3 paragraph draft proposal for Yemen World University and School, and with regard to Tim Lenderking's great interest in World University and School, Special Envoy to Yemen for Yemen World University and School, would be, could World University and School facilitate ending poverty in Yemen by creating each a Wikidata PIN number, a way to facilitate first free universal education between Arab language speakers. So Wiki, people to people, on World University and Schools Wiki pages, for example, but also in creating this collection of individuals in these 25 countries, potentially all of the individuals in each of these 25 countries, each a Wikidata PIN number. Could we facilitate distributing World University and School, the WS Corporation, a single cryptocurrency, such as the Stanford MinePi cryptocurrency, Free Money Daily 2. And additionally, could World University and School begin to grow Yemen Realistic Virtual Earth? So think Google Street View with Time Slider, Google Maps, Google Earth, TensorFlow, AI, as classrooms in Google Street View with Time Slider. It's a kind of metaverse. And also especially as STEM field sites for Yemen World University and School. For Yemen itself, so archaeological field sites, geological field sites, atmospheric field sites, agricultural development field sites. Think also Google Street View with Time Slider, Maps, Earth, and even a film to 3D application where farmers could add their farms in Yemen to Google Street View for further development with IT with modeling with virtual reality of their farms, for example, and also maybe even with robotics for their farms from a virtual Earth for the simulations of the robotics. So this is the remarkable new opportunity that is developing for World University and School to potentially work with the US federal government and the US State Department, especially in creating possibly Yemen World University and School and 25 major online universities in each of these 25 Arabic language, official language countries in the Middle East. And also potentially for Yemeni peoples in the USA. So in Arabic, could Yemen World University and School become available to Yemenis in the USA in all 50 US states? Last July 4th, 2022 in Berkeley, California, the San Francisco Bay Area, I met a Yemeni family whose first language was Arabic and who seemed to be emigrating from Yemen, immigrating to the USA, to Oakland, California. In what ways could World University and School make available Yemen World University and School in Arabic and in English for free degrees to Yemenis in all 50 US states? There's a hope here that World University and School could also accredit with for our free bachelor's degrees, our free PhD degrees, with the Middle States Commission on Higher Education, with their headquarters, their offices in Philadelphia, the greater Philadelphia area, and to then reach out, for example, to Yemenis in all 50 US states for these free degrees, and possibly seek reimbursement from departments of education in all 50 US states. Sorry for the lawn mowing in the back. I'm outside a cafe in Bakery Square, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and there's some ambient noises around. So item 2 that I'd like to share with you has to do with humanoid robotics and World University and School's music school, and seeking to create exploratorily, for example, humanoid robots that might play the trumpet in a classical music orchestra, for example, or in a jazz ensemble, and Scottish small pipes. And to this end, World University and School would explore working with humanoid robotics with the THR3, Toyota's humanoid robot 3, THR3, possibly for Scottish small pipes, because THR3's arms and limbs could manipulate the Scottish small pipes, the bag under the left arm and the bellows under the right arm, but possibly not for a trumpet humanoid robot, trumpet playing humanoid robot. There is a remarkable humanoid robot from Toyota also that plays the trumpet that was particularly visible from Toyota in YouTube in the years 2006 to 2010. And I'll post 3 of these videos to the blog for this WS News and Question and Answer on 10/24/22 soon at scott-mccloud.blogspot.com, as well as worlduniversityandschool.blogspot.com. So these trumpet playing Toyota robots, if World University and School could begin to collaborate with Toyota engineers here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, would be another remarkable opportunity for developing humanoid robotics. My housemate in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, newly, as of the past 2 months, is a Carnegie Mellon University trumpet musician, master's degree student, possibly heading to become a trumpet player in the Pittsburgh Symphony Orchestra or in another orchestra, and plays the trumpet, I think, quite beautifully. I haven't heard him yet. But one of the limitations of Toyota's humanoid robot THR3, and also another Toyota humanoid robot, the trumpet playing robot, is that these robots don't really have faces to speak of, to be able to play the trumpet effectively with the lips, with similar facial muscle interactivity with the trumpet. And there is another humanoid robot that has been visible in recent years, a mecha, the robot, AMECA, which I think is made in or has links with the United Arab Emirates, and has a very animated and plastic and expressive and human-like human robot face that would be ideal for developing trumpet playing with the lips, with the whole face, with the mouth. So one of the questions further, if World University and School could begin to collaborate with Toyota and with the company that makes Ameca, the robot, is how to collaborate effectively. Is it possible to remix, in a sense, the name of a book by Larry Lessig, the Harvard University law professor and ethics professor, to remix, for example, the Toyota trumpet playing robot with Ameca the robot, the robot from, I think, the United Arab Emirates that has a very animated and iterating, increasingly human-like face. It can speak as well. How would that work? How would that work here in Pittsburgh? Could my housemate gain access to a combination of these robots and begin to teach Toyota trumpet playing robot with Ameca the robot combined how to play the trumpet, thus learning how to teach trumpet playing in a very different way than he may have done already as a teacher of the trumpet, person to person, human to human. The coding of a trumpet playing robot, similarly to a Scottish small pipe playing robot, would open great new horizons. These humanoid robotic opportunities here in Pittsburgh, possibly here at Bakery Square, near the Google headquarters, which are behind me, and with World University and Schools robotics. And I'm holding up the sign for World University and School. And it has a little robotics store at the bottom where you can see the 3 Lego robotics kits that the WUS Educational Services Store carries at worlduniversityandschool.org/academicpress.htm. So check that out. And these are interesting opportunities for developing World University and School humanoid robotics musician players. The last item, third item I'd like to share with you, has to do very creatively, potentially, in creating a realistic virtual Harbin Hot Springs ethnographic field site. And possibly out of Bakery Square, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the old Nabisco building complex near the Google headquarters, with very fast internet potentially as well, possibly for humanoid robotics too. And around a book that I wrote, a large book in 2016, the first book published in the academic press at World University and School. I'm holding up a bookmark now for this. Naked Harbin Ethnography is its title. The academic press is planned in all 7,151 known living languages, each for machine translation and making books available, for example, in other languages. So in developing further a realistic virtual Harbin, how to go from the physical Harbin Hot Springs in Northern California to create as a kind of field site for conceptualizing the idea of a field site, Harbin Hot Springs as ethnographic field site, to a virtual Harbin Hot Springs ethnographic field site. And further, how to go from possibly creating a physical simulacra of Harbin Hot Springs in Bakery Square around some pools, warm pools that might be put into Harbin Hot Springs, physical simulacra in Google Square, in Bakery Square in Google, how to create a simulacra for Harbin Hot Springs to also create a virtual field site. So a digital field site of Harbin Hot Springs. And in this process, would it be possible to create virtual field sites for many different areas, get all the angles for the cameras, develop new approaches to working with virtual reality cameras in both water and land. And similarly, with creating avatar bots. So avatar bots of individuals who might come to soak at the physical simulacra of Harbin Hot Springs, possibly in this Bakery Square complex in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, near the Google headquarters, potentially in collaboration with Google and around possibly Google Street View with Time Slider, Google Earth, Google Maps, TensorFlow AI. So could we begin to, from this physical simulacra of Harbin Hot Springs with warm pools and people soaking there, also go into our own home bathtubs in the back of our glasses, for example, and visit in virtual reality of physical simulacra of Harbin Hot Springs at Bakery Square at the Nabisco building from home, from our home bathtub. And also do research on individuals, perhaps enjoyment, all kinds of research around wearables from home, with individuals, scientific research, ethnographic research, with this emergence of a possible physical simulacra of Harbin Hot Springs at Bakery Square, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, near the Google headquarters, that would become virtual. So those are the 3 items of news I'd like to share with you today, Monday, for World University and School, October 24th, 2022. Sorry for the ambient noise. I'll post this to youtube.com/Scott McLeod World University, SCOTTMACLEOD. WORLDUNIVERSITY. I also will post this to Twitter, twitter.com/WORLDUNIVANDSCH, and to the academic press at World University and School on Twitter, twitter.com/WUAS Press, PRESS. Stay tuned. If you're interested in matriculating at World University and School, if you're a Yemeni speaker of Arabic or English in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, for example, for free bachelor's degrees in at Yemen World University and School, email meeting@worlduniversityandschool.org. Worlduniversityandschool.org is our homepage, and check it out. World University and School is planning to offer free to students cc4ocw.mit.edu centric degrees in all 200 countries and in their main languages as major online universities, and to create wiki schools for open teaching and learning, people to people, in all 7,151 known living languages. On our wiki side, World University and School is seeking to offer free degrees on one hand, and wiki schools, open, people to people, free teaching in the way that you might want, or learning on the wiki side. Next week, October 31st, Monday, 10 a.m. Eastern Time, the next WS News and Question and Answer will happen. Stay tuned, come and join the conversation. Come with your questions. Come with your thoughts and ideas for World University and School. So today, I've shared 3 news items, one about Yemen World University and School, potentially working with the US State Department, 2 about the World University and School Music School and humanoid robotics, possibly humanoid robot trumpet player and a humanoid robot Scottish small pipes player, and 3 physical simulacra of carbon hot springs for field site generation for ethnographic and STEM research here at Bakery Square in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, near or with Google. Here are the 2 informational resources I've shared. World University and School on one side with the robotics store at the bottom in the bookstore and the academic press, and the other Naked Harbin Ethnography bookmark. That's the first book published in the academic press at World University and School. Till next week, twitter.com/WORLDUNIVANDSCH. Bye for now.